Boom! Ha! Ho ho ho! Good morning, ladies, and good evening and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What's been up? It's me, Reynaldo Zaimi, with another one. This is the first song that I created with a new gear, the RME, right? The RME. It wasn't like, I think it was still on Hackintosh. Yeah, it was still on Hackintosh, but it was like the RME, Babyface Pro FS. What do you call that? The new gear, sound card. Okay, you call it the sound card with a new gear. It was the first one, and I want to see if there was any difference. As far as I can remember, I always want to be a gangster. No, but as far as I can remember, I watched a beautiful reel on Instagram, and it was like, it was the American government, and they did it like with AI, and everyone like was a gangster like that, and I was like, it feels like it's like a movie kind of Matrix type of thing, that in like 3,000 years or like 1,000 years from now, in a dystopian future, like the governments, they will all be like gangsters. You know what I mean? They will dress differently, etc., etc. They won't have like that dress code and all that. And everyone was like, with 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 rifle 16s, how you call them, right? The black ones. But never mind. And so, first of all, when I got the RME, right, after like I went like to the summer job in the Hotel Manthos here in Alexandria, and I said to myself, okay, like this money that I'm getting right now, I'm going like to reinvest here, right? Uh, so I learned about the RME, which is like a great piece of gear for every bedroom studio, and not just bedroom studio. RME makes even for professional studios like the best gear like possible. Shout out to Decap. Decap convinced me to get the RME. Decap, is it? It's like the bald guy who uses Ableton here on YouTube. Shout out to him. He said like, I swear by the RME, and then I searched it and I searched it and I started like realizing how good the company is. Not that the Focusrite wasn't any good. Like I got like the classic Focusrite, the 2i2, which was great, right? But what I had, and what I want you, ladies and gentlemen, to really like understand is that the Hackintosh, the Windows, they gave a certain, like sound noise, which got through the RME in this song, right? And I tried like to mix it like on with the Logic, right? Then when I got like the Mac, right, the Mac Mini, I started, like to not experience that sound. Okay, so this one right here, it's called I Listen to Myself, right? Look at the cover art. First of all, it is my first try to really get out of an old version of me. You know what I mean? So I tried to be like, and I was like a little bit excited with the new gear, so I tried like to make like the cover art trippy, very trippy. So here in the cover art we have like different elements. We have mushrooms. We have cooked chickens, and this right here, the milk kind of tower, which is like 1, 2, 3. Then the tower separates it. This one right here, it has a star. It has a wing, angel wing. It has a bull, matador, a woman right here, trees, whatever they are, pizza slices, a smile, football. Ooh, It has a ball. Ronaldo Zaimi, leopard right here, tiger, whatever. I don't know what it is. Labyrinth right here. So it has like a lot of stuff. In a way, I try like to make it trippy, and I want like to get out of okay, let me apologize to each and every one of you, because up until this song right here, I had this also milk right here. I had like this thing that, oh man, like I have like to make like the classic like pop. There was like a voice in me, or a part of me, that was like, oh, I have to make like the pop kind of standard pop songs that will be pop, and people will love them, and they will be playable to everyone, and don't experiment, don't try to create like something crazy, something beautiful, something unique. Yeah, also the airplane. Do something that it is like safe, so to speak. But what is safe at the end of the day with art, right? You have songs from the 70s, for example, Stairway to Heaven, right? You have a Stairway to Heaven that it is playable up until like today. Everyone, like especially like the young generations, they are like, oh man, like what kind of song is this? Like it's so trippy, you know what I mean? And my generation too, when we listened like to Stairway to Heaven, we were like, wow. Up until it goes like to the solo. Not that I'm not following the formula, the original formula, you know what I mean? The pop song formula, right? But I'm trying a little bit with myself to be like more, you know what? Try to a little bit, you know, get over that, you know, push it back a little bit, and just do something. Okay, shut up, play the song. Well, it's great, right? I love it. I listen to myself. You want me, voice inside my... And I put a lot of reverb on the hook. I think you will listen to it, but no, listen to yourself. But you know what I mean? It's great, man. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. To tell you the truth, because I am like in this point of in my life that none of you seem to really like care about my songs. This song right here didn't do well on the Spotify. It kind of got like, I think like 1 stream, 2 streams, I think, and it wasn't me, right? Because I stopped listening to Spotify so that I cannot trick myself to, oh, I have 1 listener today. Yeah, it was me. You know what I mean? Like I used to play those tricks with myself, and I wasn't aware of them, right? I was listening like to Spotify, and because it takes a little bit of time to really like give you results, right? I think 1 day, 2 days to tell you like someone listened to you, or like how many people listen to you. And I was listening like to a couple of songs of mine, and I was like, wow, someone listened to me, and it was like me. When I stopped like listening to myself, it was like 0, 0, 0. But yeah, this one got real views, right? I feel like these superstar artists, you know, like that they buy views, you know what I mean, from Pakistan. And then they come like to you, and you are like, oh my god, all these millions of listeners. Oh my god, wow, amazing. Meanwhile, like their product is shitty. But yeah, amazing what marketing can do, right? To people, they can trick them that they are absorbing some kind of great art. Never mind, move on. You, like I love ya. eyes on you.
Silly me, why I can speak when you pass by. I'm gonna seduce you, believe me, baby girl, I'll do. Listen to myself, you want me.
And in this song, I realized that it wasn't so much the Focusrite and the Shure that they were doing, like the, so to speak, like the job not so well, right? It was the Hackintosh that, and then we got the Mac, and my mom asked a favor from a lady that she works, right, to lend her some money, so that we got it, like to the first lady of Alexandria, right, the wife of the mayor, right, and we got the Mac Mini very fast, and then my mom, of course, paid her back. So thank you, Miss Kiki, right? And we got the Mac, and once I got the Mac, then in the next songs, I realized that it was all the Hackintosh, right? Because at the core of it, it's not the Mac, right? So it will introduce artifacts in the sound. Steve Jobs, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, music, Macs, they are for music. But, if you do not record, right, you don't need a Mac. You just pump up FL Studio, Ableton if you're just a producer, right? FL Studio, Ableton, a couple of KRKs, boom, boom. Get it off. But if you record your own voice, your own vocals, I will tell you to get a Mac Mini, at least. I don't know, like, they stopped the production with the Mac Minis. The Mac Mini, right now that I'm having, the M4 Pro 5, I don't remember how much it is, but what it is, but it is amazing, right? It is amazing. For a musician, it is an amazing piece of gear. And you have external hard drives, right? So, also the zeros and the ones, right here, Matrix. The woman from the Matrix.
What's inside my head says I want you, girl, I'm things you feel like I love you every time I lay my eyes on you. All I'm gonna do to you is something magical. Wait a moment, I'm laughing. There is no magic, everything.
It said I am bluffing, not I am laughing, but never mind.
It's natural, cause God wants us to come together. Listen to myself, you are me. What's inside my head says I want you, girl, I'm things you.
Imagine this song. Well, I don't have a driving license yet, and I don't know if I will ever get a driving license, to tell you the truth. Like, I'm going to Alex Carpet this thing with the cars. You know what I mean? Alex used to say, like, I was like too poor to learn how to drive a car and to get a car, and then I was like too rich. Einstein it. Albert Einstein that. So also Albert Einstein, I think, didn't have like a driving license. Let me be like, I used to have like a friend, and before, like, he left his physics department because he was studying physics, then he went like to the applied informatics that I was studying, and he would always like compare himself like to Einstein whenever we would get high. And he used to tell me, "Oh man, I cannot wear socks." Do you know who else didn't like to wear socks? I was like, who? Pass the whatever. He said Einstein, and he would say like those tiny like things. But yeah, don't do drugs. Don't. And as far as I'm concerned, if it is not in a clinical view, right, from a clinical point of view, all right, don't touch them at all. Only if you really want to like get into and heal a couple of elements. And when I say that, you know what the do your research, right?
Like I love ya every time I lay my eyes on you. Shake that ass 'cause tonight I want you to love me. I promise I won't hold ya. Kind of all if you play with my feelings. I love baby girl. It seems no ceilings. Listen to me. You were me, but inside my head says I want ya. Girl, I'm acting as you. Feel like I love ya every time I lay my eyes on you. Shake that ass 'cause tonight I want ya to love me. I promise I won't hold ya. Kind of only you play with my feelings. I love baby girl. It sees no ceilings.
Amazing, right? And I think like it's tan 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 tan. I think like it's the guitar, the guitar. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this was it. I listened to myself. What an amazing song, right? Quality wise, I could have done a way better job. This is going to be a meme at the end of the day, right? I could have done a way better job quality wise, but the idea is there. I still have problems with the bass. I can hear right here. I overdo it, man. I overdo the kick and bass. I overdo them. And when I try like to balance them, when I'm like in the mixing stage, right? When I'm trying like to balance them, they're just too low. They sound too low. And it is because of the gear case that I don't have like a sub right here. And I also had it like from hip hop, because I was listening like to Kendrick and Drake all the time, and their mixing engineers, they are booming the bass, right? Because that's the style, right? And now I am transitioning little by little, slowly but surely, into a more pop disco style, Jamiroquai-esque kind of thing, right? And the bass there, it is, right? But it is not that boomy. Because, not only because of the 808s, someone might say, oh, it is the 808s, but it is also the style, ladies and gentlemen. For example, when the bass, it's like, it's dancing, you know, like, you know, when it's that, if it has like a lot of bass, sub bass, right, it will, well, someone might say a Space Odyssey, right? A Funk Odyssey. I don't remember the album title from the Jamiroquai, where they put the sub, but it kind of like overpowered the whole drums and Jay's voice and the whole elements. Not that it wasn't great, it was great, and it was like more electronic in a way, but it overpowered it, and you can hear it. It has like to be there, and I'm really working on making it, and these bad boys right here will help me because I don't have the sub. But whereas in a hip hop song, right, which is like more with 808s, the 808s they play in a way like boom, doom, 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 doom. You know, it is way different from that pa para para pa. You know what I mean? It is the whole style that in a way doesn't allow you to sub it. And right here, if you don't have sub in the 808, right? Or even if it is not 808, it is a synth, you know, like, you know, less notes. That's why in the 808 it is. That's why with the 808 you cannot like paint all these notes, crazy notes here and there. You know, like you have to like certain notes. You have to let them breathe. let them dance, and when they dance like little by little, you know what I mean? While in the other style, it is like a lot of notes, but not so much sub bass, because you have to let it breathe, and you have like to make it like uplift the whole song, you know what I mean? So yeah, it is different styles. And the mixing, that's why we say also the mixing, it takes like different approaches, right? You have to have a different mindset when you mix a song. Nowadays, I don't see it as a pop, disco, and hip hop and all that, but I see it more as a okay. What is the bass doing? What's the style of the song? But you know what I mean. It's not like, oh, I made the hip hop, so hip hop has this certain um, certain settings, right, and certain VSTs and all that BS. At the end of the day, compressor is a compressor, and equalizer is an equalizer. What you call it? Blah, blah, blah. A Pro MB is a Pro MB. You know what I mean? A reverb, a delay. You know, it's how you use them. But yeah, you know, I cannot stop talking. But I'm going to mix the new song, and I believe that I'm going like to name it Bread and Water, right? And it is a song about how you should, not only you but me, that I'm writing it, and I have like to listen to myself. I listen to myself, you know what I mean? How I should be more thankful to God and to life, right? And how I should focus more on the good people in my life, you know what I mean? And not pay so much attention to the negative people, to the bad people, so to speak, right? And I should pay more attention and more focus to the people who actually, you know what I mean? They support me, they give me good energy, and yeah. So this was it, ladies and gentlemen. The football there, you know. God willing, Argentina and Leo Messi, they get the second trophy, the second Mundial. And then it's like, I don't know, like, what is there like for Messi to really. But we're supporting Messi right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, and I always say to myself, right, Dad, why are you wanting me like to become a football player? Like, God gave the throne to someone else. You know what I mean? So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. I wish you all a beautiful day, a beautiful month. This month, it's my birthday, right? In 3 days. And I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. Yesterday, I made a video. The CEO of the company named We Are Feeling Good, friendly chat. Go watch it, right? It is the yesterday video. We Are Feeling Good, friendly chat, Reynaldo Zaimi. I say there about how you should, like, in a way, how discipline will allow you, and how focusing on the good things in your life and avoiding the bad stuff, it will help you feel good, real good with yourself. Amazing vibes, keeping the vibes high, keeping the vibes good. We are feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. I love you all. And don't forget to listen to Sade. He's a smooth operator. Oh man, when I'm sorry. I don't want to close, but when will I finally get back into dating, fall in love again, and start making Sade songs? He's a smooth operator. There must have been an angel by my side. You have to fall in love if you want to make Sade songs, right? The style, Sade, right? You have to fall in love with life. You have to fall in love. You have to. You cannot be like in four walls and be like, there must have been an angel by my side. You know, it just your nervous system won't allow you. You know, you will make like I listen to myself. You want me. So, love you all. Peace and love, right? Love your families. Cherish your families. Cherish the good friends in your life, right? And be thankful to God. The courts of heaven are with us. We are going to win this case. Boom. Peace and love. Bye.